Alright, so this is how my last episode on the GT500 ended, and it wasn't as planned, but I think I figured it out, and I just got some parts in as well. What actually happened is the belt shredded, and everything else checks out. All the pulleys, all the idle pulleys, all the tensioners are brand new, except the AC compressor, and this is what happened. So the pulley got slightly bent. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the video, but there's a slight bend right here. So when I had this car at idle for a while, it was fine, but as soon as I started driving down the road, the belt started shredding itself. And even though you would think it would just cut a few lines off and just keep going, no, the whole belt ended up like this and almost destroyed the secondary belt for the alternator. This car only has 3,000 miles on it, so I'm not gonna change the whole compressor because of that, because the compressor is fine. It's just the pulley got slightly bent and everything else checks out. So Ford actually offers a pulley kit with the clutch as an assembly. Now this kit's about 300 bucks, which is much cheaper than buying the whole compressor, which would be like 1,000. So it comes with everything that you need to replace. There's a new clutch there, and I'm assuming new hardware. Yep, there's some hardware there. What else? And that piece. So that being said, I'm only replacing the pulley because it'll be quicker and easier, and that way I can get this thing back on the road, make sure it drives good. Along with that, I've got some new belts. Finally, the cooler bracket came in with the missing piece, and some splash shields over here. So everything is here to basically put this thing together to where I don't have to remove anything else, and then we can take it back on the road, and hopefully it'll be a better test drive than the half a mile that I did in the last video. So let's do it. Okay, so I have the AC pulley back on and the clutch all assembled. It did come with multiple shims, so I shimmed it to where it actually spins freely until you engage the clutch, which I can't test right now because I don't have the AC filled up. I do have it vacuumed already. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to remove the whole compressor, because I already pulled vacuum. So I'm actually ready to fill this with Freon. I've got both belts on. I didn't assemble the fan yet because I want to make sure it's all spinning straight and nothing else is wobbling, which obviously it was the compressor pulley that was bent. So I'm gonna start it up, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, here we go. Got it started. Gonna let it run for a little bit. We'll check on the pulleys here in a second. So it looks like all the belts are spinning nice and straight. Nothing is ripping, or the belts are not getting any damage. I ran it for about 5 minutes. I got it almost to full temp. The coolant is good. The water pump is spinning. Now I gotta just install the fan back and then button up some of these hoses. And under hood, we're pretty much ready to test drive. If anybody needs an AC clutch for an S550, I'm pretty sure they're the same for like regular Mustangs. The clutch itself, the pulley is bent, but I did put it in the box just in case. So if anybody needs it, I didn't use the clutch, so the clutch is brand new for the AC. Also, if anybody needs a complete bumper for the front, I've got an OEM bumper. This one is stripped, but I have pretty much all the pieces to have it assembled. So hit me up on Instagram. So now I'm gonna put the fan in, put the filter in. Also, I did receive the SRS module back from myairbags.com. If you have an airbag light in any car for a seat belt, or the SRS module just needs to be reset, don't buy a new one, because new ones are like $300-400 and up. This cost me like less than 90 bucks with shipping there and back, and this took like 2 to 3 days to get back. So gonna go ahead and put this on, and that'll take care of the airbag light, because all the seat belts and all the seats and everything is back in place inside the car. Anytime you're rebuilding a car, whether it's, you know, Ford, a Chevy, a Dodge, anything, always try to use OEM parts if you can. Aftermarket's fine. Sometimes it's cheaper. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy OEM. And why I'm saying it's cheaper is because OEM will last longer and you won't have to replace it for a long time. So I now own 3 Milwaukee ratchets, power ratchets, and I've broken all 3 of them at the same time. So now I'm having to use hand tools like back in the day. Nothing wrong with that. Well, once again, I got the wrong splash shields from the dealer. Apparently, when you order parts with the VIN number of the car, you get the wrong stuff. This is the 2nd or 3rd time on the shields, and unfortunately I won't be able to put the shields in, but everything else is good. I'm going to put the side skirts on, put the wheels on, and lower it, and then install the SRS module, and we're good to go for a test drive. I'll just have to take the wheels back off when I get the right shields. So basically the shields that I'm getting, it looks like they're for the GT350, and the vents are different and a few mounting holes are different. So I can make them work, but if you're buying the new parts, why not just get the right stuff, right? It sounds so good. Dark Horse just does not sound the same.
911 assist is not operational. Please visit your dealer for service.
There's the module from myairbag.com. Nicely packaged with the receipt. Check them out, My Airbags, since 2006. Alright, let's try this again. Test drive number 2. Still tons of lights on the dash. For some reason it's saying that this airbag's still unplugged, which I'm pretty sure I plugged it in. And the knee airbag's unplugged, apparently. But regardless, we're going on the test drive. The belts are still good. Brakes need to be bled again. Suspension sensor still missing. Test drive number 2, let's go. Oh, this windshield is so dirty. So far so good. Alignment's still off, which we have scheduled for tomorrow. It doesn't really want to stay driving straight, which is normal because we replaced the whole suspension on the passenger front. AC doesn't work because it needs to be filled, but I'm going to pull over in the few and check everything under the hood, make sure that the belt's still good, which I'm not hearing any noise. Cooling's good. Bunch of lights are still on. It's like it's Christmas already. Brakes are really bad. Need to bleed them again with the scan tool. But it runs and drives. Let's go. I still can't believe this thing was a roller about 2 months ago. with no engine or transmission, and here I am. I already put like 6 miles on it and it's still driving. Of course, a bunch of lights on, but those lights will eventually go away on their own once I have everything installed. This was just to see if drivetrain is good, which it's shifting all through 7 gears. The airbag light did not go away, which kind of sucks because the SRS module was reset, but the crash code is gone. That was the whole point of sending the module out. Now I just got to make sure that this airbag is in fact plugged in and the knee airbag is plugged in, and then once I confirm, then the codes I will clear with the scan tool and they'll be good. Tire pressure light, I think the sensor is not activated yet, and the wheel I replaced. Traction control and ABS is because one is because of the SRS module, and two is because the adaptive suspension sensor is still missing, which is coming tomorrow. So alignment tomorrow, the sensor is going to be installed. This thing should be ready for the drag strip in the next few days, hopefully. And it's also going to be for sale, so serious offers on Instagram, hit me up. So once again, I had to take the air filter out and then the fan, take the belts off, and I got the crank off. Very simple, just take the main bolt out and then remove all the other ones, and then take a puller and pull this off. So that's the easy part. Now, start looking into it, and look at this. The seal just got pushed in there, and that's why it's leaking. So this could have ended up pretty bad, because the seal is basically riding the chain, but there's no damage. So, and that's where the leak was coming from, which is to me an easy fix. I'm just gonna clean it up, try to get that seal out, and then push the other one back in. I'm not gonna remove the front cover. I'm just gonna put the seal in, and that's it. I don't want to take everything apart just to get the cover off. And once you break the original seal, it's just not the same, in my opinion, but it is what it is. Let me get that seal out and try to put the new one in. Was able to get the seal out, no problem. Just gotta clean it up, and some people would say like, yeah, there's maybe a piece of belt in there, but is it worth taking the whole engine apart just to see if there's a piece of belt in there? I will drain the oil though, just to make sure. Yeah, there's the old seal. Can't believe I drove it like this for like 20 miles. Alright, well there she is, all assembled under the hood. I actually put the wipers in. I'm missing a few clips, and I don't have the right screws for the rain tray, which it stopped raining luckily, so I'm actually good there. So test drive number 3, I guess, is the charm. Third time's a charm. So at this point, I do still have a few lights on the dash. The TPMS light is on, the brake light is blinking, and then that little guy over there, whatever that is, maybe I'm gonna get hit by lightning or something. But so the brake is flashing because it's saying this switch is bad, and also it's saying that the brake switch is bad on the pedal. So I don't know, I had 2 of them. One of them doesn't work at all. This one works. The lights actually come on, but I do have another one at the house. I'm just gonna swap it out and see if that helps. So at this point, I'm only left with like 4 codes, which 2 of them are the ABS codes for the e-brake switch and the brake pedal switch. And then the body control module has 2 codes for the TPMS system. And I'm not sure if it was disabled or what, but maybe The sensors are missing in the wheels. I'm not sure, but we'll get to that later. So at this point, I'm just gonna close the hood and hope for the best. Let's go. It's nice that all the lights are pretty much off the dash, and I'm able to use exhaust modes and track modes and all that good stuff. So drive mode not available. Why? It was just available. There we go, it works now. Sport, track, drag strip, slippery, normal. We'll be in normal mode for now, but happy to see almost all the lights are gone. Let's take it on the road again. I just gotta swing by the shop and grab some fittings because I don't have the right fittings to fill the AC. And I already pulled vacuum on it a while ago. I just never filled it just in case I had to take something apart. But it looks like everything is gonna stay together from now on under the hood. So I think it's time to fill AC, and it's a little hot. I mean, it's 61 outside right now, but you gotta have AC. Oh, by the way, the airbag light was on because I didn't have the SRS module plugged in all the way. Oops. Well, about 10 miles later, and the car is still doing good. Everything is still working besides the e-brake thing and then the extra light and TPMS, but I'm not sure if I have sensors in the wheels, so that's no big deal. Nothing sounds better than a 5.2 liter. If you want it to rain, just wash your car because it rains every time I wash my car. But anyway, filled up AC, didn't have time to record, it got dark real quick, washed it, and now it's raining. Awesome. Cars and coffee tomorrow. Let's go. Bringing the GT500 and the Dark Horse.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, you got the Shelby going too. Holy
Yeah.
snap. This Bryce, man. My buddy,
Hey, what's up, man?
he's
How you
the one
doing? I'm
with the
Igor.
SUV over there.
Oh, really?
What's up, man?
Nice.
How are you? Hey, hands are freezing, my bad. What's up, bro?
Dude, it's cold over here. You gotta go in the sun,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It was warm over there. Yo, I just had one question. Did you tow it here or did you drive it here?
No, I drove it here.
Okay.
Hilarious.
All right.
Dude, it blew another fuse.
The same fuse?
Another fuse.
Another
So
fuse?
it's got some wiring touching the ground or something, bro.
So you changed the
we
fuse
fixed
and...
it.
Okay.
Oh, well, the hell we fixed that. I was like, I'm not driving if you just go change a fuse, you know, but... Bro, I don't know what the previous guy did. Now, so far, so good, man. I've been abusing it, but... Oh, yeah, dude. I'm going to catch up 4 months worth of mileage on this thing in the next few days.
Hey, Nick, take a picture of this car. So it shoots flames?
I don't know. Never tried, man. No, because if you shoot flames, it voids the warranty on the turbos.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Warranty, what's that? What's that like?
Right, yeah. Well, correction, it makes it last longer. So.
What brand turbos are
Precision.
Precision?
That's what that is. She's so low. Appreciate it, bro. Starting.
Dude, I'm hitting the...
No, you ain't. Oh my God.
Are you 6'4"?
6'3", whatever. Maybe
Okay.
6'2".
Oh, you can go. Oh, you can go down a little. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. Okay.
that's as far as it goes. Oh my gosh, you can't even put a helmet. Are you really touching?
I am touching.
Golly.
Yeah, no helmet. With the helmet, I'll be like.
Yeah, I know, right? Sideways.
Dude, this is sick. I don't want to break it.
I hope you do.
No.
Cars.
How do you even start right here?
Yeah.
Just press start. That's it.
It works. Hey, we're going to Harper's next weekend.
Where's
On
that?
Sunday. Cars and Coffee, Knoxville.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
big one. It's like 1,000 cars, bro.
I'm down.
Yeah, I got.
Well, they're pulling out. It's cold. Nobody really knows if, like, people are like, oh, nobody's gonna be there, and then one shows up like, yo, everybody's here. Sounds like a midget.
It just sounds better.
The Shelby looks so much better. Yo, that's sick. Get a picture, dude. Yeah. Dude, that's nice.